Hello there my fellow Holotable heroes and welcome to another Galactic challenge video. Looks like gone are the days of, having like Mandalorian challenge where you can get by just with your scraps like Beskar Mando, Django, OG Mando, maybe throw in like Bo or Sabine or something. You are going to need a very good Mandalorian squad today to get this done, I think, at least from my testing. So as always, we'll cover the modifiers and defeats and then show you the battles, so there'll be YouTube chapters below if you do want to skip ahead. Otherwise, let's go and have a look what's waiting for us in today's challenge. So we do have a General Veer squad with Piet in there. Those are always annoying. Luckily though, no short troopers, so no pre-taunt in there, or death trooper, right, as well, with his cooldown increases, dazes and things like that. So for the most part, you get Piet down and then Dark Trooper, and then you should be good to go from there on out. Now, in terms of defeats, we have to win with Mandalorians, inflict damage over time 30 times. So if you are using Canderous in your Mandalorian squad, you most likely will be able to get damage over times at the same time. And then we have to do Crush Them, where we have to defeat 3 enemies in the same turn. A few ways to go about it. I'll show you a couple of different teams I tried out. Now, in terms of the modifier, we are on Nevarro. Nevarro's modifier, not that great. However, it does kind of feed into the Veer's lead, right? Whenever a character inflicts a debuff, they gain a stack of Imperial Rule. Imperial Rule counts as a buff, which means, Imperial Trooper will be getting more and more turn meter from this. So it's really kind of feeding more, I guess, into, their mechanic than helping us out. Clan loyalty, it's a decent modifier, but I don't know, today's battles are like over so quickly with your Mandalorians that I think clan loyalty doesn't take some time that you start feeling the effect of it. So battles are over so quickly that they don't really affect so much. Imperial Troopers, now luckily it's not the Endless Ranks one, I guess, so it's a bit easier, a bit less revives than Endless Ranks would do. Other than that, kind of straightforward. I'll just be glad they didn't get the Imperial modifier, right? Because sometimes they like to do this, they give us Inquisitors, they give us Imperial Trooper, but then they give us the Empire modifiers. Okay, time to hop in the battles. So we'll do first the battles for my main account, and then we'll show you the battles for my smaller account, what I was able to get to do there. So with Mandalorians, couple of different ways to go about it. Either Bo-Katan Mandalore or Maul. Either of those two squads will do. I do have in my main account here Bo, so I'll do Bo on this account, and I'll do Maul in my other account where I do not have Bo. I appreciate my Bo here. They're Relic 9. That's because of the territory battles. I had to push them up for their mission on Mandalore. But probably still Relic 7 would do. I don't know. I ran this team a few times, depending on the RNG, right? Battles war, but I never lost, at least with my Relic 9 ones. I'm not sure with Relic 7. You might need to play it manually, but with my squad, I was just able to go in there, hit auto, and get a win. So let's go ahead and do that. Just gonna go ahead here, hit auto, not much else to say really, and we should be able to burn through these guys, hopefully, without much of a problem. Just gonna speed up the footage here, right, so you're not here for too long, but once we lock in the days, we stop the turn meter gains, and we burn for these guys quite quickly. Again, some RNG, like what enemies will do in the opening sequence, but here even Mando was able to line up the Crush Them feed for what it's worth, but probably I just got real lucky there, so I wouldn't quite promote this team that can get Crush Them feed done as well. Still in my main account, obviously using Galactic Legends to get the Crush Them feed should be the easiest. So I'll do the Ray lineup, because whenever we drain there, whenever an ally has Inspire on them, what will happen is they will be stacking their Mastery, and Ray's Mastery is offense. The reason why I'm bringing in General Kenobi in there, so that that Ray basically constantly has Inspiration. Because to get Inspiration off, they have to critically hit you, but Kenobi constantly reapplying that crit damage immunity, right? Then Ray can really juice up her mastery in this one. Just gonna go ahead here, hit full auto. I just want to make sure to get Master's Training over on Ray before I hit auto, just that she gets 25% extra offense from there. Then Commander Ahsoka Tano, also giving her extra offense. As you can see there on my second ult, I believe, or maybe third, we did their kill of 4 guys in the same turn. Now in my main account, as you can see, I still didn't do damage over time, so I'll be utilizing Vader. Now I'm going with Darth Vader lead over Lord Vader lead, so I can also show you how to do crush them feet with this one with the help of Watson Boar. So let's hop in the battle and you'll see how this works. Alright, here we go. Let's go ahead and put Tank Tech over on Darth Vader in case he gets ability blocked or something he can cleanse off. Yep, there goes the ability blocked, right on cue. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead here, start off with a Force Crush first before going to Merciless. Then let's go ahead and put Med Pack over on Malak so he can keep recovering some health. And then we'll start kind of going after Dark Trooper now, because like he's the main damage dealer and he can't be revived anyway, and it's difficult to line up a hit on him because you have to get through 4 stacks anyway. So we'll work on him first. Now we're gonna go into Merciless, just to guess do a round of basics here. There we go. Let's go ahead and drop a Force Crush over on Piet. Then we're gonna go ahead and do a basic on Gideon, and then let's go ahead another basic on Piet. Try to push his turn meter back with Darth Vader's lead. Let's go ahead and cleanse off Stagger over on Thrawn, and gonna go ahead and drop a Fracture on Piet, so you know he doesn't do his shenanigans. And then we'll keep here working over on Dark Trooper, keep hitting him with everything you've got here. Just gonna do a basic. Alright, I think I have this lined up. As you can see, we have a lot of guys in yellow. Let's just go ahead. Use What's Special, which triggers damage over time. So that was your Crush Them feat. Now we can just go ahead here, hit full auto and get this done for damage over time and Crush Them feat. Okay, so this is now footage for my smaller account. As you can see, do not have Bo-Katan in there. The key thing here really is to get one Mandalorian to be 340 speed other than Maul, so he can get Maul going. So I use Django in here, so 340, but well, I guess you could as well have Maul fast. You just need somebody to be 340 plus. Sabine is fast as well, Armor is fast as well. I just put this on Django, because then you can keep Maul modded for offense, right? But anyway, we're gonna go ahead here, start a nuke over on Piet. And then we don't care about 5 stacks of Anguish. You just want to unload straight away on Piet, get him out, and then as well get Dark Trooper out, and now you can just go ahead and hit autoplay and you are done. So Mandalorians, I was struggling, but you know, just get somebody 340 plus so you can get the ball rolling, and with the help of Gar and Imperial Commando, you can just gun down Piet and Dark Trooper right away before they even get to do a whole lot. And you should be good to go from here on out. This team will also get you damage over times because of Canderous in there. So yeah, very straightforward. Again, I was struggling a lot, but I'm like, hold on, can we actually outrun these guys? But it's obviously, maybe if you got naturally fast Maul already, man, he'll go first anyways. In my case, I did just remove Django there for some speed, and I was able to get the ball rolling. Now, in my account, I do not have Lord Vader, so I will again be doing Darth Vader lead for the Crush Them feat. This, of course, will get you damage over times as well. Same thing like in the first battle, right? We need Gideon to be fast, like we need one Mandalorian fast, so minimum 340 speed, which with Gideon is not that hard. You need him to go first. He will do control situation. This will put taunt on Malak, and as well, obviously, push turn meter back on the enemies. And Darth Vader's turn meter can't be removed, so he'll be able to go first even though he's slower than the other guys. There we go. So control situation, taunt on Malak, we push turn meter back on everybody. I'm going to go ahead here, start off with a Force Crush, then do a hit on Piet to push back his turn meter. Because we had a taunt on Malak, that mass assist had to go on him, which then in turn feared everybody except Dark Trooper because he can't crit on his basic. He did crit him on the AoE there, so he feared himself there. And let's go ahead now, hop into Merciless. We also have Train there, so she dispels any debuffs from Darth Vader, like that ability block if he gets on it. And then Track can as well isolate, reduce cooldowns and everything like that. So let's go ahead, again, Force Crush on Piet so he doesn't counterattack. Let's go ahead now and isolate Piet, just shut him down so he can't do anything to help out his team. And then we'll start working on Dark Trooper. Just try to get him out, right? Because, you know, again, his damage is pretty tough in this one. Let's go ahead and put Medpack over on Darth Vader, so he's as well recovering some protection whenever he takes a turn. And we're just gonna keep hitting Dark Trooper in the meantime while we are slowly lining up the other guys with damage over times. There we go, another Merciless, so let's go ahead and drop a Force Crush, do a round of basic attacks now. Okay, there we go, perfect, and let's go ahead and drop another Force Crush. Let's target Gideon, so maybe what puts some extra damage over times on him. Okay, so as you can see, we have now everybody like out of protection. They've got about 10 damage over time. So this is where you have to kind of start lining up what's special ability. So I'm just kind of assessing situation here. I think I can afford another AoE, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead call their Dark Trooper, get him down. Unfortunately, resisted the shock there. I don't think I'm ready yet to use what's ability. Let's go ahead, control the situation. Again, push back turn meter on the enemy. Okay. Alright. I think... No, one more turn. Yeah, one more turn. I think this would take out... It would just take out Dark Trooper, actually. There we go. So we got Piet low, we got Dark Trooper low. Let's go ahead, hit their Stark. So I think we just need what now to get a turn. Okay, let's just go ahead and actually drop a basic on Stark, push back his turn meter. There you go. Now I can go ahead, line it up, and boom, defeating 3 enemies in the same turn for this one. Now this is a bit tricky. Always, you can't always obviously line up what, so I need a big 5 attempts to line it up. Not obviously the easiest thing to do. The easiest thing, as always, Galactic Legends, Lord Vader, Rey, Kylo can ramp up, something with Bane even. I just wanted to do something a little bit, I guess, as approachable as I could. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.